Let me start. Okay.
Okay.
Chào mừng quý vị phụ huynh và các bạn học sinh đã dành thời gian ngày thứ Bảy cuối tuần để tham gia buổi hội thảo cùng với du học Việt Phương và đại diện của trường Sunway University tại Malaysia để chia sẻ về những cái nhóm ngành nổi bật của và cái thế hệ 4.0 của chúng ta. Hiện tại là bên đại diện trường thì có thầy Ben và cô Công sẽ trình bày cho chúng ta một số thông tin về trường Sunway University. Okay. So you can say something in your style and information Sunway University.
Hello, can you hear me, right?
All good.
Yeah, okay. So I'm Connie. I'm from Sunway University. Then I have another colleague here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I am Benny. Nice to see you all. Xin chào. Okay, Connie will share from her side, then I'll top up from my side as well. Okay.
Okay. So as you guys, when you come in, there is a video that actually show a little bit about our campus, Sunway University. I can show it again before we actually get into basic information about Sunway. The video has no sound, so don't doubt that it's your speaker problem, but it's actually no sound. But I will just play it again before I start the main content of the presentation.
So what you're looking at now is basically the campus in Malaysia. Sunway basically is a very big campus. They actually have a university and also college and also international school. So we have three sectors in terms of in Malaysia. The population of the school is really big, and they actually are also ranked in the top #1 and #2 in Malaysia for the internet for university, private university. So in terms of the program, later we'll share more details. So what you are looking at is all the facilities, all the advanced technology that we have in Malaysia. And it is located in a very, very beautiful city. Later, Connie will share with you more details of the city. Then you will have an idea how it looks like and how it actually feels in the area. And as a student in Malaysia, you definitely enjoy yourself a lot while learning, and you can actually learn many languages, not only English, but many languages in Malaysia. So this is something very, very nice that we are looking at Malaysia. Of course, the facilities at the college and the university is very unique. Sunway is one big, very, very big group in Malaysia. They actually have a lot of companies in Malaysia as well. So a lot of the students, especially when they talk about internship, when they talk about work, that is amazing. It's just that the industry is all around the university. So it's a very, very good place for students to come and study. And Connie will share with you more on the next slide. Then she will talk to you more details of the campus. Then I will top up more after that. Do you want to do translate or we just continue? Hi V, do you need to translate? Oh, okay. If don't need, then Connie, you can go on to the next slide. Then we can talk about the details of the campus. Yeah.
Video is actually this. So, okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll make an introduction about Sunway University. So, okay, this is actually the Sunway city.
Yeah.
So the Sunway University actually located in the Sunway city. So meaning that actually Sunway is actually a city in Malaysia. So inside there is a lot of things. So it's not only that when you come to Sunway to study, it's not only you have the campus, basically you have the whole city. So you people ask you where is your location of your university. Sunway is the location. So inside the Sunway city, this is a Sunway city now. If you have been to Malaysia, Sunway city is actually very famous. So inside there is a Sunway Pyramid, which is very famous shopping center in Sunway. So another one is there is a Sunway Hotel and Resort inside the Sunway city, as well as Sunway Lagoon, the water park, the very famous water park. You have like some music festival, sometimes it's actually organized in Sunway Lagoon. So also there is Sunway Medical Center. So it's not only for education and leisure entertainment, Sunway actually on a medical center, as well as there is like a canopy walkway linked to Sunway University from each of the location that you have seen. So let's say if student want to go to shopping mall to do some errand, you can actually walk from your university to the shopping center. So it's all accessible. And also there is a public transport just for Sunway, which we call BRP. So you can just sit there. There is a train that's specified for only Sunway city. So this is how the whole Sunway doing. We have the free shuttle bus as well, which I can talk about it later. Okay, so a little bit history about Sunway. So our founder name is Tan Sri Dr. Jeffrey Cha. So like I said, Sunway is not only education. We have like a Sunway group, which included construction, industrial development, leisure, commercial industry, healthcare, and also the education institution. And not only Sunway city, they actually developed in another side of KL, which is Cheras, which later when you come to Malaysia, you can actually go there. There is a Sunway, small Sunway city there. There's Sunway Medical Center, Sunway Shopping Mall, and also a Sunway College there. So today, our main topic is Sunway Education Group. So our Sunway Education Group actually have three sides, which is Sunway Uni, Sunway College, and also Sunway International School. Okay, so this is Sunway Uni, main campus. So like say when you come to Sunway to study, so this is your main campus. Sunway College is actually inside as well. So they just facing each other. So this is the walkway that I said. They're linked to Sunway Pyramid Shopping Mall. It's actually near to the campus. So you will see here, this is actually the train station. It's actually a bus. So this is the place that, let's say you live quite far away, but there is a bus that actually linked to Sunway. So you can go to anywhere just using the bus. So, and also there is an accommodation there. Sunway University accommodation, which I can talk about it later. And also there's a gym, we call it Sun Gym. So it's actually a Sunway gym. So we just call it Sun Gym. Sometimes we call it Sun House, Sun U. This is how we actually introduce the whole Sunway system. So like I said, we close to Monash University as well. So there is a link way to Monash University. So this is the whole Sunway city. So you can see Sunway University is here, Sunway Lagoon is here, Pyramid, Hotel, and also Monash University. So it's actually the whole city just for Sunway. So there is a Sunway Medical Center, and we have security just for Spanda Sunway, which is Sunway City. And this is how the canopy look like. So when you walk away, this is how you actually the walk away that link to every places in Sunway. So like I said, there's a free shuttle bus. So they will show you like how they link to each other. Like you can start from, let's say, or somewhere like BRP. So actually students don't need to worry about transportation. It's actually very convenient in some way. You don't even need to pay. It's actually a free shuttle bus. It's just that you need to follow the schedule. If let's say you want to go further away, like I said, there is a public transport just for Sunway. So I will talk about our main topic today, which is Sunway University. So we founded in 1987. We have more than 25,000 students now, not include new students. So we have around 2,500 international students from 90 different countries. And also our main campus occupy like 10 acres. So like I said, we located in Sunway City. So it's not like you're located in elsewhere, but Sunway University is actually located in Sunway City. So from the video, you can see that how big our campus is. That is why actually you not only study in Sunway University, that actually the whole Sunway City is your campus. Okay, so all our study is actually conducted in English. So English is the main language for our study. So you can see from here. And also we are one of the ranked university in QS ranking. We are top 121 for Asia, for the US ranking for university. So we have like we have good hospitality management and also business management. Like I say, because we have resort and hotel ourselves. So students actually don't need to worry about internship, and our hospitality and like our hospitality culinary is actually collaborate with the Cordon Bleu. So you don't need to worry about the quality, and also like the our lecturer, our teaching quality is actually there. That's why our hospitality management is quite high rank. Here. So we have used many programs that are offered by Sunway. So first, pre-U program, which is included foundation, or like Canadian pre-U, Monash University foundation year, A-levels, OSMED is actually, we call it pre-U, meaning that before you enter to the university. So this is offered by Sunway College. We have certificate program like ACCA, or specified like certificates in business. Like let's say student can go to diploma or go to courses directly. You can actually take a certificate program offered by Sunway. So these are the main major. The first one, the famous one, which is the accounting, business and economics. Then followed by our bioscience, because we have a medical center. So we have the lab, we have the facility, and we have psychology. We have an American transfer program, which allows students to transfer to America, not only America, but Canada or actually other country like UK and Australia. We have IT, which is our main topic today. And also, like I said, we very good in hospitality and nursing for medical center. So engineering, media and creative design, and also the mathematics, our actual science is actually quite high rank in Malaysia and also the Asia. So we are when you study in Sunway, your cert is not only come from Sunway, we actually partner with Lancaster University in UK, which you got dual award, meaning you got 2 certificates. One is Sunway, one is Lancaster University. We have Le Cordon Bleu, which is from a very famous culinary school in Paris and France, but they have branches all over the world. So, and Sunway is one of the branches. So it's mainly for culinary art management. And also we have partner dual award from Victoria University, Australia. So students have different preference. That say you want to go for Lancaster, then you can see like business study in Lancaster. When you want to go for the Australia side, then you can take the Victoria University one. Okay, so this is a study pathway. Like I said, students come from year year 11, which is your high school. Then you go to foundation, 1 to 1.5 years, depends on what kind of foundation and pre-U you are taking. Then you go to your degree, 3 to 3.5 years. So some courses is 3.5 years because they included internship or like more accessible type of study. And then you go to your postgrad. But this requirement is actually for the IGCSE or level. Let's say student took this, then mainly this is a pathway for you where you have 5 credits and above. And also you need English requirement, which is at 5.5, but it's different from each courses. Let's say you want to go for like medicine type, like health science one, then the requirement will be higher. And that is another study pathway for students who cannot get like a better type of result. Maybe you only got 3 credits. Then this is your pathway. After your year 11, you can go to diploma 2 and 2.5 years. Then you go to your degree because you already studied 2 and 2.5 years in diploma. So your degree no need to go for 3 years. You can do 2 and 2.5 years. Then you go to postgrad. So like I said, the requirement will be slightly lower, including the English requirement. Okay, so we have...
Honey? Yeah. Can you just check with Miss Wee, do you want to do some translation?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Maybe we go back to the slide before so that Miss Wee can actually explain.
Continue.
You can continue? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Can. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, we have another branches in Kuala Lumpur. So, Sunway City is actually located in Selangor. So we have another one, which is KL Center, which is just now I said the Cheras area, which is like a small Sunway City now. Okay, so that one, we have, so that one is a Sunway City, but mainly is very small campus. So, but then we will talk about Sunway College, which like I said will offer pre-U program. So pre-U program is the program that you took the year 12. You took the year 11 qualification, like your high school. But before you go to university, you need to study the pre-university program. So in Sunway, we offer many different pre-university program. Like I said, we have certificate like ACCA and IAEW for students who don't want to go to more like the typical pathway. You just want to take the certificate we have. And also we have like A-level. We have A-levels. We have Australian matriculation, which we short form for AUSMAT. So it's actually Australia year 12. So it's like Australia version of A-level. So we have Canada pre-U, which we call CIMP, the Canadian International Matriculation Program. So we have Monash University Foundation year. So students want to go for Monash University, but you cannot go in. You need to take foundation first. It's actually offered by Sunway College, not by Monash. Then we have our own Sunway Foundation in Art and Science Technology. So depends what kind of qualification or degree you want to go further later. So you can decide like which pathway is more suitable for you. So this is just a little bit like facts about our program. We have 100% pass rate for our A-levels. With 61% of students actually get a straight A star and AS. So we actually one of the top A-level school in Malaysia. And for the Australian matriculation, it's actually not many university offer in Malaysia, and Sunway is one of them. Then we had Canada pre-U. Also, we are the only one that offer in Malaysia now. So you can take the Ontario year 12 the diploma. So Monash University, like I said, we offer. So students want to go from Monash, then you can take the Monash University Foundation year with Sunway, and also our own Sunway Foundation. So I can roughly talk about the differences for each pre-university. So like I said, A-level is actually the GCE A-level, is from United Kingdom. So is awarded by Cambridge International Exam Body. So it's around 1 year and it's around 1.5 years. So it's 100% exam. So for students who want to go for higher university UK, or you want to go for those like competitive type of degree like medicine, dentistry, this kind of degree, I would suggest students to take A-level. And also some students who like very good in exam-based type of study, then you can go for A-level. But it's quite heavy because it's 100%. 2 main exam throughout the 1.5 years, depends on which are coming. So this is A-level. And another one is OSMED, which I said is the Australian matriculation, is awarded by WA Department of Education, which is Western Australia. So you actually take WACE, WACE with us. Is offered by Western Australia. So you can, not only you want to go to Western Australia, then you will take this OSMED, you can actually go to many different universities in Australia or in Malaysia or even in United Kingdom by using OSMED. So it's actually 1-year program. It's suitable for students who don't want 100% exam. So it's actually 50% of exam, 50% of coursework. Another one is CIMP, which is a Canadian one. So we are, like I said, we are the only one that offer in Malaysia. So it's actually awarded by Ontario Ministry of Education, 12 months for students who really don't like exam, because it's only 30% of exam and 70% is coursework. So another one is MOHE, which is the Monash University Foundation year. It's by Australia, by Monash. So it's 1-year program. Same goes to CIMP, is 30% exam, 70%. So suitable for students who want to go to Monash to study. You already know you want to go Monash, so you take the Monash University. So it's easier for you because you get familiar with their system earlier, which is good for you when you later go to Monash University, because you know they are group of 8 university, so their study is actually not so easy. It's quite in-depth. So it's actually for students to get familiar first. So last but not least, our own Sunway Foundation program offered by Sunway. So it's for Malaysia, 1 year, 50-50. So it's suitable for students who want to continue their study in Sunway, that you know that what you want to study. Maybe you want to study business, so you can take Sunway Foundation in arts. But not only that you took Sunway Foundation, only you can study in Sunway. You can actually study in many different places all around the world and in Malaysia. So it depends on what course and your result later. So it's more like for students who know you want to study in some way, or you want to you have no specified type of university you want to go, or like you don't want 100% exam, then you can consider our Sunway Foundation program. So like I said, this is our education pathway. Skip this one because I just explained it. Okay, so this is our accommodation, which we have a brochure I can send to you guys later. We have 3 main residents. You can scan the QR code here. We have 1 waterfront resident, Sunyu resident, and Sunyu apartment. Depends on what kind of preference the student wants. Actually, all walking distance, all close to the university. We have shuttle bus. So for students who want to have like more high-end kind of experienced resident, you can consider waterfront resident. It's only like single and twin sharing. You can go to our website. There is a Sunway house here. Then you can actually see one by one like how's the rate, what kind of facility they have. And I can send you guys the brochure later. So but this one you can like roughly see, so you know that how's your life in Sunway. But it's actually all walking distance, so you don't need to worry that it's very far from your uni. No, it's actually all walking. You can see the furthest is 15-minute walking distance. It's still quite close. They have shuttle bus, and also Sunyu is 5 minutes, and Sunyu Depend is only like 2 minutes. So you not only share with Sunway student, you share with Monash student as well. So this is the roughly you can see that how is the Sunyu resident look like, the bathroom, the living area, the kitchen. So this is how the single room. So very clean. So it's very simple. It's like this. So twin sharing, how is it share? You have your own table, you have your own space, just that you share on a space, but you have your own table, have your own wardrobe. Okay, so it's sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay, so like I said, it's the waterfront. Waterfront is the most latest one, so it's a more like the new one. That's why is you can see like the different new. So this is a unique common area. Then you got bathroom. Then you got facility here. You can see like this is a twin room. So it's you can see it's more new like compared to Sunway resident because it just got renovated. So this is how the single room. So single and ensuite means that you have bathroom inside. You don't need to share bathroom with other people. And also ensuite, you have your own fridge. So it's actually literally you don't need to go out at all, but you can just go to kitchen, but you don't have kitchen inside. So you have to share kitchen with others. But bathroom, everything, you have your own bathroom. So this is for students who want to be like more by themselves. Then they can actually consider this. So this is roughly the idea of Sunway. But because the accommodation is very like simple, but I can share you the brochure later with like how's the rates and how's inside look like. And also you can go to our website to see more. So this is actually the end of my presentation. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much information your school some information student and parents. Yeah. Xin chào quý vị phụ huynh và các bạn học sinh. Thì vừa rồi là một đoạn chia sẻ và một số trường Sunway University. Thì du học Việt Phương xin sẽ tóm gọn lại một số thông tin quan trọng về trường để các bạn nắm rõ được cái thông tin của trường Sunway của mình ha. Thì trường Sunway được thành lập vào năm 1987 và là một ngôi trường tư thục tại thành phố Sunway của Malaysia. Trường có hệ thống sở vật chất khá là rộng và được các bạn học sinh quốc tế của Việt Nam mình lựa chọn theo học khá là nhiều trong những năm gần đây. Thì trường của trường Sunway thì nằm gần những cái khu trung tâm ở thành phố Sunway. You can say location Sunway again.
Oh, okay. You mean
Sunway University?
Oh, okay. So let me share again.
Yeah.
You want to see the whole Sunway, right? This one?
Yeah.
Or I can share you the union.
Thank you.
I think the previous one.
Yeah.
This one.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Như các bạn có thấy là trường Sunway của mình nằm ngay thành phố Sunway của Malaysia, thì nằm ngay gần trung tâm luôn, nên là rất là gần những cái khu tiện ích như là resort và hotel của Sunway. Nó giống như là một hệ thống liên quan tới lại Sunway. Và trường của mình đạt tiêu chuẩn 5 sao của hệ thống giáo dục tại Malaysia và được các bạn học sinh Việt Nam cũng như là quốc tế khá là quan tâm và muốn theo học. Thì hiện tại là trường có khoảng 25.000 bạn học sinh, thì trong đó có 2.500 cái học sinh sinh viên quốc tế đến từ 90 quốc gia khác nhau. Thì đối với lại hệ thống của một cái trường đại học ở khu vực châu Á, như vậy là có tỷ lệ du học sinh quốc tế khá là nhiều. Ok. Tiếp đến là trường Sunway của mình. Đặc biệt là hệ thống đối với các bạn học sinh Việt Nam của mình thì chắc là sẽ quan tâm tới chú trọng về chương trình tại trường, cũng như là yêu cầu đầu vào của trường Sunway như thế nào. Thì trường có những cái khóa học chính như là liên quan tới những ngành kinh tế, công nghệ thông tin và cả về nghệ thuật, nhà hàng, khách sạn. Đặc biệt là chương trình nhà hàng khách sạn thì trường có cả một hệ thống Sunway Hotel. Thì các bạn có thể là khi mà học ở đây thì có thể thực tập và những cái ngành liên quan tới nhà hàng khách sạn. Trường cũng có chuyên về một số ngành liên quan tới sức khỏe, điều dưỡng. Yêu cầu đầu vào của trường thì các bạn tối thiểu là phải hoàn thành xong chương trình trung học phổ thông, rồi có IELTS 5.5. Nếu mà bạn không có tiếng Anh thì bạn có thể học tiếng Anh tại hệ thống trường Sunway, và trường thì dạy 100% bằng tiếng Anh. Đặc biệt là cái hệ thống của trường nói dạy tiếng Anh khá là tốt, và các bạn không cần nhất thiết là phải bắt buộc phải có IELTS thì mới qua trường học được. Ok. Ngoài ra thì trường cũng có một số đối tác tại Anh Quốc cũng như là Mỹ. Thì đặc biệt là các bạn có cái kế hoạch đi du học Mỹ, các bạn có thể học tại trường Sunway để chương trình chuyển tiếp cấp bằng Mỹ với chương trình 2+2. Thì các bạn sẽ nhận bằng của trường cao đẳng cộng đồng và cả trường Sunway. Thì chương trình bên cạnh đó là cũng có chương trình chuyển tiếp của Canada. Thì các bạn có thể xin visa học tại Malaysia khoảng 2 năm, rồi sau đó các bạn chuyển tiếp sang Mỹ và Canada 2 năm để mà học được những cái trường đại học, có thể là được vào học những cái trường đại học danh tiếng ở Canada và cả Mỹ. Thì đây là một cái hệ thống cũng như là một cái chương trình học khá tốt mà mình có thể tiết kiệm được cái chi phí nếu mà từ đầu không thể làm hồ sơ đi thẳng qua Mỹ hoặc Canada, thì mình có thể lựa chọn học tại trường Sunway, một cái hệ thống, một cái chương trình chuyển tiếp khá là tốt, và không phải là trường nào tại khu vực châu Á cũng có thể làm được điều này. Ngoài ra thì trường cũng có liên kết với lại Đại học Melbourne của Úc. Thì các bạn có thể học chọn học tại Malaysia 3 năm, rồi hoặc là 1 năm hay 2 năm, và sau đó các bạn sẽ qua Úc để học tầm khoảng 1 năm. Và trường cũng có liên kết với lại hệ thống của trường Anh Quốc, Pháp. Thì và chương trình của hai hệ thống Anh và Pháp thì các bạn có thể thực tập. Tại vì trong cái chương trình thì mình trong cái quá trình học bạn có thể được đi thực tập nha. Trường cũng có chương trình thạc sĩ. Trường Sunway của Malaysia của mình cũng có chương trình thạc sĩ dành cho những bạn du học sinh quốc tế. Và đặc biệt là các bạn sẽ có cái yêu cầu là IELTS phải tầm 6.5 trở lên, và đặc biệt là có yêu cầu thêm kinh nghiệm làm việc. Nếu mà các bạn muốn tiết kiệm chi phí cũng như là phí sinh hoạt và chưa đủ cái yêu cầu đầu vào về ngôn ngữ như là tiếng Anh, thì các bạn chọn học tại Sunway. Tại vì Sunway vừa có cái chương trình tiếng Anh nè, và có chuyển tiếp lên các trường đại học Anh Quốc, rồi Úc, Mỹ và Canada. Thì hầu như là không phải là ngôi trường nào ở khu vực châu Á cũng có thể làm được điều này. Và đặc biệt là mình còn được học tại một cái khu học khá là tốt, một cái hệ thống ở Sunway, vừa là hệ thống giáo dục, vừa gần ngay những cái tiện ích về về khu vực như là chợ hay là market, ờ, chợ siêu thị, tiện ích cho các bạn. Có cả khu tham quan. Yeah. Ok. Ngoài ra thì ờ, trường còn có những cái chương trình tham gia xin, giống như là các bạn học tại Sunway thì có thể là xin được những cái học bổng cao tại những cái trường liên kết với Sunway của mình. Có thể học bổng của bạn là ờ, và đặc biệt á, là khi mình học tại trường thì cái chi phí học tại trường Sunway cũng khá là thấp và nó không có cao so với ờ, các khu vực khác, nhưng mà các bạn vẫn có thể lấy dạng song bằng được. À, bên cạnh đó là trường cũng có cái hệ thống nhà ở khá là tiện nghi. Như các bạn ok, you can share room plus and boarding. You can hear.
Yeah, can continue.
Okay. You can share also pictures like room plus and boarding.
Okay. The Connie, you can exit first, then. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Is it this?
Is it this one?
No, picture flash room. Flash room.
Classroom.
Yeah.
Our classroom is in the video.
Oh.
But I can stop the video for when it start the classroom.
Yeah.
Thì I can share this.
Bạn thấy cái khu học như là phòng học và nội thất ở bên trong trường khá là tiện nghi, có phòng lab, phòng học rộng, có các bạn có thể sử dụng máy tính miễn phí để mà tìm thông tin. Thư viện khá là rộng và hiện đại như các bạn có thể xem qua trên hình, trên video. Bên cạnh đó là cái đặc biệt là Sunway University rất đề cập tới an ninh. Khuôn viên của nhà trường khá là ờ, rộng và có rất nhiều bảo vệ. Nên là cái phần mà an ninh của trường thì ba mẹ cũng như là các bạn học sinh rất là yên tâm trong những năm qua, và hiện tại thì còn đề cao lên cái tính an ninh rất là tốt. Trường Sunway luôn update những cái về thông tin ở khu thư viện, thì các trường luôn có cập nhật những cái thông tin mới về sách nè, rồi khu học luôn là tiện nghi và tốt nhất cho các bạn học sinh. Và đặc biệt hơn là khi mà bạn học ở Sunway University thì bạn có dự tính chuyển qua hệ thống của trường đại học MOHE, thì các bạn có thể là chọn học chỉ cần là các bạn học một năm dự bị tại trường Sunway University thì các bạn có thể chuyển tiếp qua bên chương trình đại học của MOHE tại Úc. Và cơ hội là nhận được học bổng tầm khoảng có thể học bổng lên tới 100% tại sinh viên có thể tham gia cái kỳ thi để lấy được học bổng 100%. để mà chuyển tiếp sang các trường đại học của phía châu Âu như là Phần Lan và Anh, Úc. Bên cạnh đó là Canada và Mỹ. Yeah. Cái yeah, okay. You can say dormitory student, dormitory of student. Share picture. Dormitory.
You mean picture of the
Nếu quý vị phụ huynh và các bạn học sinh có thêm những cái thắc mắc gì thì cứ liên hệ qua phòng chatbot để thầy Ben cũng như là cô con có thể trả lời cho các bạn nhanh nhất có thể nha.
So for the student, no problem. Thank you for the year 11 students. Yeah, if you want to come into foundation, PU, and also any of the Canadian PU and all that, you can actually use your year 11 result. If you do not want to finish your year 12, you can actually use your year 11 result, your the result. Basically, you can actually put in an application through VP Education. Then they will help us. We will filter your offer, and then we will issue an offer to you. So then you can actually consider whether do you want to come straight after your year 11 or year 12. You can decide. The result of the student start is actually the same. But of course, you will save 1 year. You will finish faster than other students because you start in year 11. If you finish year 12, you still have to come through a pre-U. Of course, there will be an IELTS requirement. You basically will need to have at least 5.5 IELTS to come into the program. So I think most of the Vietnamese students, they do. You do have an IELTS of 5 or 5.5 when you are in the year 11. So I've talked to many students from Vietnam before, and majority of them have above 6. So I believe you can do it. And when you come to Malaysia, definitely it will be a very, very good experience. Connie, can you unshare the slide? I will share something. Yeah. So if you are coming over to, I understand that some of you are interested in the areas of what we call engineering and IT, and also computing sector. So if you have opportunity, I'll share this prospectus with you as well, so you can actually see how the program works and also the syllabus. And many of the students also ask about do they get internship, and who is the partner, what program do you have in the computing sector. Basically, I can share with you, we have quite a lot of the area. And the most important is actually you are getting not only the Sunway Malaysia degree, you also get the Lancaster University from the UK. So when you study at Sunway, you actually get 2 degrees. Yeah, okay. High degree, yes, you get high degree, yes. So yes, yeah, you get one is Sunway University, and you get one Lancaster University. So 2. So that is important. So if you study Bachelor of Information Technology, you study Bachelor of Information System, Bachelor of Software Engineering, Computing Science, Bachelor of IT in Networking or Security, all you will get high degree. Okay, so this is what you're going to get. So this is very important. And if you say that I want to transfer to UK, can or not? Yes, you can, no problem at all. So some students, they actually come into a pre-U, okay, 1 year. After that, they go into, let's say they did not do well in their foundation year. they can continue with a Sunway diploma, then only continue to the degree also can. So no problem. It's just similar to like what Australia study or Canada study or things like that. So no issue. So in terms of the computer, I will share this link later. You should be able to download this and have a look. This I will send to Miss Wee. Then Miss Wee will forward to all of you who are interested in the what we call the computing IT sector. So if you are interested in this area, this will be a very good file for you. You can see very detailed of the subject, what you're going to do in year 1, what you're going to do in year 2, what you're going to do in year 3. And it's a 3-year degree plus 1 year of your foundation year or a pre-U year. Altogether is 4 years and you finish your whole degree. It's definitely faster than Vietnam. Vietnam will have 5 years. Yeah, majority of the university in Vietnam is 5 years. So if you come to Malaysia, you can choose to study half in Malaysia, half in Australia, half in Malaysia, half in the UK, half in Malaysia, half in Canada or the US. So there's so many programs that you can do that, and you can have multinational countries experience before you finish your studies. So this is something that is so important. And if you go straight to US, you go straight to UK, you go straight to Australia, of course, your living cost is higher. When you come straight to Malaysia, your living cost is actually lower. So like I said earlier, even the fees is lower. So if you study the same program for Bachelor of IT in Lancaster, it will cost you maybe 23,000 pounds a year. When you study in Malaysia, it's like 26,000 or 25,000 USD for the whole degree. That means for 3 years. You only spend years. So you spend only half, not even half, quarter of the money for the program only. So you can imagine that, and now you get 2 degrees from Malaysia. So this is something that you can consider in one way to boost your international qualification. So when you come to study in Malaysia, the first year and the second year, you can actually save some money. Then the third year and the fourth year, you can go overseas to study because you can continue, transfer the program to overseas. Yeah, so that is something that you can do in Malaysia. So, and Malaysia is an English-speaking country. So a lot of people will be able to train themselves, force yourself to speak in English in a cheaper way. If you go to US, you go to Australia, you go to Canada, you go to UK, immediately you are paying the currency in that country. But in Malaysia, the currency is lower. So you are actually enjoying a cheaper way of learning English, a cheaper way of getting to international education before you go to those countries that you want to go at the end of the day. So you at least have multinational country experience. So when it comes to internship and all that, it is also not a very simple one. These are all the good companies as well. So all these big companies, like from the banks and all that, you can see from the computer software company, Alibaba, everything is all in this list that is in the IT sector that you actually will work with in the internship. These are all the internship company partners that you can work in Malaysia if you finish your whole degree in Malaysia. So this is one way that you can do. You can see that, you see like computing science, you can do articulation. They already have articulation, 1+2. So you see 1+2. So that means you can actually do 1 year in Malaysia, 2 years overseas. So another word is you study your foundation 1 year, your degree 1 year, then you can change to overseas 2 years, 1+2. You see? So this is confirmed. And then this one, it is also, you see that you can actually transfer to 1 semester in the California Berkeley for the internship activities and or the startup community activity that you can do. Or you can also do a 2 weeks Korean summer camp that if you want to go to. So there's so many things that is involved in this particular program. Computing science, you have this 3-week summer program, 1 semester in your study abroad. You can do 1 year duration studies. You can actually do an exchange, or you can actually do an articulation change to another country. So for computing science, you can do that. For software engineering, you can't do this, but you can do this, this and this. So you can see there's a lot of option for the students to do that. And that is what we call diversification and experience that you actually get when you study in Malaysia. So this is one way that you can actually get your experience and important and I said earlier, Sunway, like Connie said earlier, Sunway is a city. So they have everything. They have medical, they have theme park, they have zoo, they have hotels, they have restaurant, they have so many things. And because of that, you can see that when you do internship, even the Sunway group itself, like Sunway Lagoon, Sunway Travel, so everything Sunway Hotel is already inclusive inside the group itself. So you also can have a career before you even finish your studies. This is what we are looking at. Of course, not to say that every student will work with Sunway, but of course they will work with a lot of other companies. These are some of the graduates from Sunway that has been working in the industry with different companies like Shopee, like KPMG. No, these are all IT students, but they're actually working in the different sector. Not necessarily IT must be in IT company. Now, especially accounting also require a lot of IT, a lot of data analytics, a lot of analyzing data, how you actually do your capture of data record and so on. There's so many things that we actually look at. So these are ways of how you can actually study in what we call Sunway, and you get your international qualification. So of course, if you follow Sunway's website, you follow Sunway's Facebook, you follow Sunway's Twitter, you will see every month we will have international university visiting Sunway. Just last 2 weeks, there is MIT who came. Just 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, there is a Canadian institution from Canada. There's about 10 of them came to the university to talk to the students. Previously, there was another group of US. Then 2 months ago, there's a Harvard University's lecturer in Sunway. So there's a lot of research collaboration going on with the university as well. So if you talk about that, it's a lot of international experience that you will get from Sunway. So this is one thing that I'd like to share with you. Lower your cost of spending, increase your quality of education. So this is what we are looking at. And also quite important is, especially when you come to what we call another way to see yourself in the world of education is actually, if you want to know more about your living costs, more about your way of expending money in Malaysia, it is actually quite cheap. Maybe you want to do some translation, Bill, before I continue more.
Okay. So you can talk about tuition fee, your school detail.
Okay. Wow. So if you look at tuition fees, right? Tuition fees basically is in the range of, as I mentioned earlier, if you talk about the pre-U can be roughly about 5,000 USD to about 6,000 USD for the pre-U. Okay, so this pre-U is just that. So if you talk about USD, so like example A level is about 27,900 ringgit, which is also equivalent to about about 6,000 USD, around 6,000 USD. So that is for pre-U. And if you talk about the degree, if you talk about computing science, you talk about IT, you talk about data analytics, you talk about all this area, the fees is around 100,000 ringgit, which is about 25,000 USD. Yeah, it's about 25,000 USD. So that is the fees range, 25,000 USD for the degree, and for the pre-U is roughly about 4,000 USD to 6,000 USD, depending on which program you go into.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Hiện tại là thầy vừa chia sẻ lại cho các bạn nghe rõ về cái lộ trình học tại trường Sunway University, điển hình về ngành công nghệ thông tin. Thì trường có đào tạo cả xong, tức là khi bạn học tại Sunway University, bạn có cơ hội nhận được song bằng là bạn có nhận cái bằng tại Malaysia và nhận một bằng mà đối tác liên kết với lại trường điển hình như là trường Anh Quốc là có, bên cạnh đó là bạn còn có thể chuyển tiếp đi các nước như là Canada, Mỹ và Úc. Và trường có hệ thống từ chương trình dự bị, từ chương trình tiếng Anh tới chương trình dự bị và tới chương trình đại học thạc sĩ dành cho những bạn du học sinh quốc tế. Nếu mà các bạn không có tiếng Anh, nếu không đủ cái yêu cầu đào tạo tiếng Anh, bạn đừng có quá lo ngại vì bạn có thể là học tiếng Anh tại trường Sunway. Đó. Không biết là quý vị phụ huynh và các bạn học sinh còn thêm những cái thông tin gì, nếu mà cần thầy Ben và cô Công giải thích thì cứ liên hệ qua phần chat box, thầy cô sẽ trả lời cho các bạn nhanh nhất có thể. Ok, you can continue.
Okay.
Yes.
Shall I continue?
Yes, continue.
Yeah. Okay. So when you talk about living costs, you can see, I think now you can't even get this price in Vietnam because Vietnam now the pricing is also quite high. I just came back from Vietnam recently only, and I realized that you see in Malaysia we can still get a meal for $3, $3 USD. You can still get $3. I think in Vietnam now you can't get lower than that. So you can see that the cost per meal is still quite low, and you can actually enjoy a very good meal. And we have international food all across Malaysia. So when you talk about food, it's actually in the range of 3 to or if let's say you are looking at basically a very, very good meal, everything all in, maybe about $5 USD, which is a restaurant. If you talk about the local cafe, local shop, you're actually getting around $1 to $3 for the meal. So it is still very, very reasonable. So this is something that, like example, if you talk about this one can cost you about $2 to $3 in a meal. This one, if you go to a coffee shop, which is a roadside shop, you can actually get it roughly about $1.50 to $2 USD. So it is still very, very cheap. Yeah, and these are things that you are looking at. If you talk about phone, internet, it is roughly about, I would say for a normal student package, you get roughly in terms of 10 to 20 USD package, you already have enough internet to use for the whole month already. Yeah, and the speed is also quite good. So these are things that you're looking at. And in terms of the accommodation, definitely there's washing machine. You can actually wash your own clothes and so on. And of course, the cost is actually lower than $1 and things like that. And because you are a student in Malaysia, you also buy the medical insurance. So I will say that if you are talking about medical insurance, it's already covered. And because you are Sunway student, you also have access to Sunway Medical Center. So definitely your insurance definitely able to be claimed and protected in the Sunway Medical Center. So that would definitely be in the, and if let's say, no, I decide to go out to see private doctors, of course, then the cost of the doctor's fees is also not high. Okay, because you do have students coverage, so that will cover. Then these are things. If you talk about daily shopping, it is not expensive as well. And shopping is, you'll be surprised. Every single 10, 15 minutes, you will see a shopping center. So there is a lot of shopping center in Malaysia. So like if you, and all the shopping center, it looked like Takashimaya in Ho Chi Minh. Okay, it looked like Takashimaya in Ho Chi Minh. So most of the malls are like this kind of concept. So it is bigger than Takashimaya. It is definitely way bigger than that. So and that's a lot of them in everywhere. Banks, you can access to international bank, local bank. Of course, we don't have any Vietnam bank in Malaysia, but you can still access to, I think, CIMB and Maybank from Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, there is also other international bank that we have here. So it's quite easy. And to open an account, it is also very, very easy to open an account. As I summarize easier, the food, 1 liter of milk is only like 160 USD. One soft drink is about, this is if you buy from the big shop or 7-Eleven or things like that, you get roughly about 80 cents USD per bottle. But sometimes you get cheaper than 50 cents USD per bottle. So lunch at the campus, just now the food I mentioned is eating outside. If you eat on campus, you are getting the food at roughly about 1.4 USD per meal. So that is what you are looking at, not even $2 a meal. So yeah, that's what we are looking at. McDonald's is about USD 2.2 for a normal burgers and things like that. So it is quite easy. And of course, why I said why this one is shown as $2 per month, this is ridiculous. I say how it's so cheap, right? Actually, this is just a prepaid card. A prepaid card, you can actually receive call but not calling people. That is $2, $5, you can maintain the card for the whole 3 months already. But of course, you cannot call, don't have internet. But if you want, you just top up extra. So I said if you have a $20 USD package, is already a fantastic package that you can have in Malaysia. You already have unlimited data, unlimited call in Malaysia for every month. So that is something that you can actually look at. And of course, if you want to have a home fiber, but normally you are on a student, you don't really require internet at home. But most of the student accommodation does come with accommodation with internet. And of course, if you are staying private outside, then of course you can get your own internet. It is quite normal. And in terms of transport, it is just like Vietnam, except we don't have Grab bike. Okay, we don't have Grab bike, we have Grab car. We basically have a lot of different transportation that you can actually grab everywhere you want to go. Movie ticket is very cheap. Its movie ticket can be like $2.50 per ticket. Yeah, hair salon, cut your hair is roughly about 4 USD. So it is just crazily cheap. So I will say the living cost is amazingly cheap. So you don't have to worry in terms of your cost of living bursting that. So when you come to Malaysia and then after that you save all the money, then you can go your second year or third year, you can go to overseas to study another country. Yeah, so that is how you can actually, you go back to VP again and then VP will help you to go to another country to study your degree. So that is how you can actually save money in terms of study in Malaysia. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Hiện tại là thầy vừa mới chia sẻ lại cho các bạn về một số thông tin cũng như là những cái tiện nghi ở Malaysia. Thì cái mức sống cũng như là đồ ăn nè, đi lại nè, những cái tiện ích đều rất là tiện lợi tại khu vực Malaysia. Đặc biệt là học phí tại trường thì nó cũng chỉ dao động khoảng từ 150 đến gần 300 triệu Việt Nam đồng cho một năm học. Có thể là tùy vào từng ngành khác nhau. Bây giờ là buổi hội thảo. So we can finish. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Unless they have question to ask, if they have question to ask, we are happy to answer more of their question. Definitely, there's a lot of program for them to choose from Sunway. If they want to study, the procedure to come into Malaysia is also very, very easy. As long as all the document is complete, there is a visa fees that you need to pay, and once they have done that, with all the document, the application form is also very easy. Just fill up all the application form, pass to VP Education, and then basically, if you see the logo, Global Education, basically Global Education will be the partner of VP Education as well. So your offer letter will come from Global Education Alliance, and Sunway is supporting both parties. Definitely will support everybody to help you to arrive in Malaysia. And when you come to Malaysia, we also have a team of people that will be welcoming you to Malaysia and also help you to, Malaysia is always with hospitality. So definitely you'll be enjoying yourself in Malaysia. And we look forward to see you in Malaysia as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Thì buổi chia sẻ của thầy Ben, teacher Ben and Miss Con cũng đã kết thúc rồi. Thì cảm ơn quý vị phụ huynh và các bạn học sinh đã dành thời gian để tham gia buổi chia sẻ ngày hôm nay. Nếu quý vị phụ huynh và các bạn học sinh có những cái thắc mắc gì thì cứ liên hệ tới công ty Du học Việt Phương. Du học Việt Phương qua trang web là duhocvietfương.edu.vn và có thể sử dụng những gọi qua số hotline của công ty để mà liên hệ là 0901 39 8977. Dạ. Cảm ơn quý vị phụ huynh và các bạn đã dành thời gian để tham gia. Ok, thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
See you. Bye bye. Yes.
See you. Bye bye.